Greetings and a very warm welcome to you all to the Astro Times today. Astrology is a super science. It is not an ordinary science like physics, chemistry, botany, zoology, metallurgy, or whatever. The more you go deeper into this astrology, the more fascinating facts they start surfacing. One of such areas which always attract my knowledge is Pushkara Navamsa. Okay. It is always, I try to have more and more deeper knowledge about this Pushkara Navamsa. So finally, I made one presentation about this Pushkara Navamsa. Let me present. Let me share my screen with you all. So I have prepared some notes about this Pushkara Navamsa. Earlier also I made some videos about this Pushkara Navamsa in 3 parts. Why some nakshatras of some planets like Mars, Ketu, and Mercury, they are not having this Pushkara Navamsa. Okay. Now, let me present my views about this Pushkara Navamsa. Okay. I'll give you some introduction about this Pushkara Navamsa. Pushkara Navamsa is a soil where planets blossom. It is a special division in D9 chart where planets spiritually fertile and materially potent. They are energy amplifiers. Rooted in the idea of Pushkara means nourishing and life-giving. These are the zones of karmic nourishment. Only 24 out of 108 Navamsas are Pushkaras. Only 3 per element we have planets in Pushkara Navamsa. Planets in Pushkara Navamsa, they heal karmic wounds. These planets, if any planets are posted in Pushkara Navamsa, they connect a native to karmic and dharmic pursuits. They bring long-term growths. Use Pushkara Navamsa for career guidance, marriage and dharma. If you put more efforts based on the Karakatvas of the planets which are lying in Pushkara Navamsa, they are your basically areas of growth. Try to work hard in those areas, in those Karakatvas of planets which are lying in this Pushkara Navamsa. You have to activate these planets through mantra sadhana. Okay, but nothing apart from this mantra sadhana, you also have to work hard. Without your hard work, nothing fructifies. Everything is subject to your hard work. So based on that condition only, I'm continuing my video. Okay, now let us go to, I'll come back to this page. So this is our basic, whatever I'm showing in front of you is our D1 chart. So here I plotted the planets from Ashwini 1. Every planet, every Rasi, starting from Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer. So here you can see every planet, every Rasi, every zodiac sign is having 9 padas of different planets. Okay, Ashwini 1, 2, 3, 4 are in Aries. Bharani 1, 2, 3, 4 are in Aries. Kritika 1. So 9 padas are in Aries. Then like that continuing. So up till Revati, fourth pada. See here you can see Revati fourth pada in Pisces sign. Okay. See every Navamsa is of 3 degree 20 minutes each. Every Navamsa is of 3 degree 20 minutes each. So every nakshatra pada is also is of 3 degrees 20 minutes each. So this nakshatra, the Rasi in every nakshatra, here you can see every Navamsa Rasi is equal to 1 nakshatra pada. So that is why this Navamsa gained so much of importance. After Rasi chart, every astrologer has to see this Navamsa chart because of this point, because of this point only. So here again I have populated planets. So Ashwini 1, Ashwini 2, Ashwini 3, Ashwini 4. So if you can see this Aries, all nakshatra, all first padas of all nakshatras are in fiery signs. Second padas of all nakshatras are in earthy signs. Third padas of all nakshatras are in airy signs, and fourth padas of all nakshatras are in watery signs. And the scene repeats till they reach Revati 4. Here is Revati 4. Okay, Revati 4 is in Pisces, so whereas Ashwini 1 is in Aries. Okay, like this counting keeps on going. Okay, here whatever planets I highlighted, whatever planets I highlighted in this pink color, whatever plants I highlighted in this pink color are those plants which are having Pushkara Navamsas. See, here you can see Pushkara Navamsas. In Aries sign, there is nothing like a Pushkara Navamsa. In Taurus sign, there are some Pushkara Navamsas. In Cancer sign, there are Pushkara Navamsas. In Virgo, there are Pushkara Navamsas. In the same way, in Libra, there are Pushkara Navamsas. In Sagittarius, there are Pushkara Navamsas. In Pisces, there are Pushkara Navamsas. Here, all planets are owned by benefic planets: Jupiter, Moon, Mercury, Venus, and Jupiter. So these are the natural benefics. Pushkara Navamsas are there in only those signs which are held by this natural benefics like Venus, Jupiter, Moon, and Mercury. See, if you can see in Taurus, which is whose lord is Venus, we find Pushkara Navamsas of Moon and Jupiter. Whereas in Cancer sign, which is where Moon is the lord, you will find only planets, only nakshatras of Jupiter. If we can see Virgo sign, which is whose lord is Mercury, you can see planets of Saturn only. So one way you can say, here also you can say that these planets assign based on their natural friendships. See, you can see Libra sign is the best sign actually. In Libra is owned by Venus, and all planets, all Pushkara Navamsa padas. Actually, nakshatra pada will have a Pushkara Navamsa, is not a nakshatra. All nakshatra padas which are having Pushkara Navamsas are there in Libra are owned by Venus only. Sagittarius, Jupiter. Here, all planets are owned by Sun. One planet, Satabisha, is owned by Rahu. In Pisces sign, you find almost all planets of most of the Sun, Saturn, Rahu. 3 planets are there. So I think this chart is clear to you. See, here you see planets of only Moon, Jupiter, Sun, Saturn, Rahu are having Pushkar Navamsa padas. Planets, the nakshatras owned by some planets like this Mercury nakshatras, Aslesha, Jyeshtha and Revati, Ketu nakshatras like Ashwini, Magha and Mula, and Mars nakshatras like Mrigashira, Chitta and Dhanishta, they are not having Pushkara Navamsas. Why this is so? I have explained in my earlier videos, and here there is a clear notes. If anybody wants, they can write down these notes. Okay, if they contact, otherwise, if they contacted me, I will try to send these notes to you. Okay. Here in this Pushkara Navamsa, there are some Vargottama Navamsa planets as well, which I highlighted in orange here. Rohini 2 is a Pushkara Navamsa as well, and is also at the same time it is a Vargottama Navamsa. Punarasu 4, it is Pushkara Navamsa as well as a Vargottama Navamsa. In the same way, Uttara 1 is also a Pushkara Navamsa as well as a Vargottama Navamsa. What is this Vargottama Navamsa? I will take a separate class for it. Please hold on till that date. Here, some planets they get exalted, some planets they get debilitated in Pushkar Navamsa. Say, for example, this Saturn gets debilitated in Pushkar Navamsa. Here, what will happen? Saturn, here, Saturn gets Saturn Karakatvas, they get conflicted. Saturn is what to do, what not to do. This Saturn gets debilitated in Bharani 3rd pada. Okay, here Bharat. His usual frustration and restriction is balanced by inner strength and grace. It will not erase the debilitation, but transforms only outcomes. Now, there are some planets which get exalted in Pushkar Navamsa as well. Moon. Here I have given the result. Strong mind and emotional wisdom. Venus gets exalted in Pisces. Deeply creative, romantic and spiritual. Sun, he gets the exaltation in his Aries. Royal wisdom and spiritual leadership. Whereas Jupiter, he gets exalted in Cancer. Guru-like wisdom and dharmic protector. So some planets they get debilitated in Pushkara Navamsa, and some planets they get exalted in Pushkara Navamsa. And finally, there are some planets which find their moral trikona place in this Pushkara Navamsa. So, for example, Sun, Leo 20 degrees is his moral trikona. So, charisma and diplomacy and kingmaker. So, Moon, that is Taurus. Moon is basically a planet of a watery planet, and he's notorious. Because Moon is not well disposed in your natal chart. It affects the emotions of the persons. Either he can be very emotional or emotional less. But if his Mula Trikona, if he's placed in Mula Trikona, stable emotions and analytical grace. Mars, that is Aries 12 degrees. Righteous warrior and energy. Mercury, that is Virgo, strategic, intelligent and deep thoughts. Jupiter, Sagittarius 10 degrees, visionary, teacher and cosmic thinker. Venus, that is Libra, harmonizer with dharmic creativity. Saturn, Aquarius 20 degrees, spiritual responsibility and mass leadership. These are the qualities of the planets which, if they are placed in Pushkara Navamsa, if these planets, if they are placed in their Pushkara Navamsa. Okay, here in my earlier video, I have mentioned why some planets are not having Pushkara Navamsa. This being a master class, I will let you know why some planets are not having Pushkara Navamsa. Well, let us start with Ketu. If you start with Ketu, Ashwini, Magha, Mula are Ketu nakshatras. So these nakshatras are there at the beginning point. They're Gandhadi of fiery signs. So life at these nakshatras is still in the beginning stages. You see an infant. He will be lot of enthusiastic about so many things, but he will not have energy. Pushkara means energy. Here there is no energy. So Pushkara cannot sustain here. That is why these Ketu nakshatras are not having any Pushkara Navamsa. In the same way, Mercury nakshatras, they are Jyeshta, Aslesha, Jyeshta, and Revati. These are nakshatras which are at Gandantas of watery signs. So here I have mentioned some reasons. Here planets will be gets confused. There what to do and what not to do, planets just confusion here. So while discharging their karmic duties, planets will be in the confusion state. So planet Mercury means stability. So Pushkara Navamsa cannot sustain here. So that is why these Mercury nakshatras are not having any Pushkara Navamsa. And finally coming to Mars nakshatras, Mragasara, Chitta and Dhanista. Mars means egoistic. Whereas this ego is there, Pushkara cannot sustain there. Whereas finally, these are the reasons why some nakshatras are not, some planets, nakshatras owned by some planets, they are not having any Pushkara Navamsa. So this is what I want to present my case about this Pushkara Navamsa. I think almost all the chapters I covered, areas I covered. If anybody they wants to know something extra information, please leave a message to me. Definitely, I will get back to you and answer your queries in my next video. In my next master class, I will come back with Vargottama Navamsa. Until then, wait, hold on. Thank you for watching my video. Goodbye and God bless you all.